What is up, guys, and welcome back to FudgeMuppet, and a Merry Christmas too.
Merry Christmas, I'm Michael.
And I'm Scott.
And today we are going through the top 10 Skyrim builds on the channel of all time.
Yeah, for a little Christmas special, a little Christmas present for you, because you guys often ask about, oh, what's your favourite build, or so on, and
it's a bit hard to decide, but we did it.
Yeah.
We've got a top 10 list. It was hard. Look, we're a fan of all of our builds. We think they're all beautiful.
Beautiful little delicate flowers.
Yeah. What's that a reference from? The Q&A.
Q&A.
That's it. But yeah, so top 10 Skyrim builds.
Yep. Number 10, the Centurion. Now, the Centurion, at heart, is just a basic warrior, but it's the role-playing that we've put into this that makes it a little unique special flower that is close to our hearts. It's the imperial patriotism that really makes the character, and that you can imagine them in a sort of like a Roman Empire battle kind of thing.
Number 9, the Mechanist. Now, the Mechanist has made the list because of the backstory and the role-playing. He was basically a crazy scientist who has gone into Dwemer ruins and adopted their culture. He uses the Spellbreaker, the Visage of Mizund, a whole bunch of unique items, but essentially just looks like a Dwemer machine.
Number 8, the Warrior of the Reclamations. And now this is our beloved Let's Play character, Molara Serethi, who was short-lived, but we made a character out of it, and this character is a hardcore Reclamations worshipper, a traditional Dunmer at heart, and uses some cool artifacts like the Ebony Blade and the Ebony Mail and everything ebony.
Number 7, the Ethereal Hunter. Now, this build is coming at number 7 because of the playstyle. It is not only a werewolf that uses the ethereal hounds as its shout or call or werewolf ability, whatever, the totem you get from Ayla, but it also uses sneak with a bound dagger, and then of course the bound bow in its main combat form.
Number 6, the Madman. And this made it on the list mainly because of the backstory, because it was this creepy little wood elf character we had that was once a child's toy that came to life, and can't remember if it murdered or whatever, but it was a Chucky style character, and it used some crazy sort of gameplay style with Wabberjack.
Number 5 on the list, the Bandit. Now, the Bandit's a favourite of ours, and this top 10 is our favourite, as you know, and it's on the list because it's that massive nostalgia trip back to Oblivion, the pesky highwayman Khajiit who asked for your gold, later to be killed by you, or so I'd hope. But yeah, our one was more barbaric, more strong, and made a deal with Daedra that he'll never forget.
Number 4, the Toxicologist. This was one of our more fruity builds, a female Argonian in some fruity looking Dunmer clothes that used plenty of poisons, as well as the spiders that came in the Dragonborn DLC. So there's throwing poison spiders everywhere, very insecty and fruity.
Number 3, the Paladin. Now, I love this build because it's just this big ball of light. I don't know, I don't really know what else to say. It just sunlight damage everything, the bane of the undead, kills all the vampires. It's very holy and very virtuous, and it looks pretty cool as well.
Coming in at number 2, the Bone Lord. Now, the Bone Lord is a favourite of ours because of its backstory mainly, because its poor little pup died and it tried to bring it back to life, but he couldn't. But then he swore to become a most powerful necromancer, so he will never lose one of his loved ones again. He wanted to find immortality. And he looks absolutely sick in the Dragonbone armor and all the bony themes with his skeletons around him. He's just a sick character.
Number 1, the favourite build of FudgeMuppet, and it is the Sand Demon. Now, I've picked the Sand Demon because of the fun playstyle and the good backstory and the good aesthetic.
The absolutely sick aesthetic, actually.
The absolutely sick aesthetic.
And it was a...
Rumour has it the build is secretly Ziz. Now, if we go back and have a look at it, we can see that Scott and I, well, I'm only talking in the video, we've come a long way in our YouTube skills? I don't know what else you'd call it, our commentary.
Yeah, just our...
You can go watch Scott on the Pathfinder and you'll see exactly what we mean. So
our talking ability.
The gift of the gab. We'll go into
Speechcraft.
Our speechcraft.
We've been leveling it up, getting the perks.
Alright.
Wait. Now, for all the roleplayers out there, the main backstory I like to use is that the Orc was created by a Red God sorcerer in a series of fucked up experiments to become a ravenous beast. After growing up and growing a hatred towards all life, he mutilates the Red God in her sleep and eats her as well. He then starts preying on small villages on the skirting of the Alakir Desert, and over the years he finds his way into Red God folklore, becoming known as the Sand Demon. He was then hunted and chased out of Hammerfell by armies of soldiers till he found his way to the borders of Skyrim and was caught crossing it.
So what just happened? The sand demon.
The sand demon happened.
Fucking sand demon. Alright. And that concludes...
Fuck, the sand demon was so good.
That concludes the top 10 Skyrim builds, in our opinion. What we most enjoyed making, playing...
In our humble, correct opinion.
And showing to you guys. Scott's getting a bit silly.
Too much fairy bread.
Too much fairy bread. So thanks for watching. Social media links are in the description. And we'll see you next time.
Yeah. Fruity.